Shalom, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. We're going to jump straight into this. You know, the women here in America are very naive, arrogant, entitled, and all the way around bugged out. You know, there has never been a time since Babylon was a country where women have been this proud against men. You have women, and I've done videos on this topic many times over. You know, I don't need to say again what I've said in every video. You know, this because, this doesn't apply to all women, obviously, but for the majority of women, this definitely applies to you. And men are checking out, man. They've checked out, and you got men that are checking out daily. Because women are way too much of a headache to deal with. And men of, all nations, especially over here in the West, they've exposed your dealings. As far as the women over here in the West, they've exposed your game, and they're not playing it anymore. So let's check this video out. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, willing to elect be edified. Shalom.
Stopped having sex with my husband, and now he's sleeping in a tent in our backyard. I'm embarrassed by what our neighbors might think. How can I talk some sense into him? Can we talk about the fact that the first response you have is that you're embarrassed about what the neighbors might think? I think your conversation should not be about talking sense into your husband. I think it should be talking to your husband. I'm not going to say anything about the unilateral decision that you made to stop having sex with your husband, because those are complicated decisions, and once you've decided not to have sex, it is your decision. But it seems like neither of you is talking to the other about how you feel. I don't know where.
And that's wicked as hell, man. A woman is not supposed to keep sex from her husband. So in other words, whatever decision a woman makes up in her mind, and whatever she comes to, whatever conclusion she comes to, she don't have to talk to her husband about it. She can just do it, and he's supposed to just put up with it. That's a fucking demon for you, man. That's a lock here for the language, but that's off as hell. And then when that man goes and mess around with another woman, he's a cheater. But wait, you kept sex from your husband. I don't give a shit what the issue is. I don't care what reason, what would be the reasoning behind it. That's the miscommunication that women have when it comes to order. Because your husband is not supposed to submit to you. You're supposed to submit to your husband. Well, matter of fact, I'll take that back. Your husband, he can neither, not give you sex when you want it, unless you're being the demon. Now, when y'all become one, his body, the scriptures say that his body is not his anymore, and neither is yours. So whenever one of you want it, the other is supposed to give it. Now, unless y'all come to an agreement where y'all say you're not going to do it at this, at this specific time for this amount of time or whatever. But a woman just can't wake up one day and decide to punish her husband because she's just in a bad fucking mood and says, oh, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to give you sex. For one, a man has the right to have more than one woman, right? This is what the Bible says. You can get mad all you want. This is what the Lord said a man can have more than one woman, right? So if you are not putting out, then he can find somebody that's putting out, right? Let's continue.
The neighbors come into the...
Baby, I'm cleaning up. Just keep watching this video.
Can you believe this shit? So this is why Jake went in the car. He's sleeping in the car. Look at this room. Who wants to sleep in this shit, man? This is nasty. And a lot of you women, you live like this. When you come out, you'll dap yourself up, man. You'll be dapped down to the ground. But your room, your house looks like this. But you'll be on social media telling the man that he got to pay this and he got to be able to provide for you and your lifestyle. And a lot of you women live like this, man. A lot of you.
What you doing? Sit down. Get it, get it. Daddy's in my workplace. Is that true?
That's disgusting, man. My husband wants a divorce. I bet he does. I bet he does, man. Who wants to come home to a house like that and a woman who thinks like this, man? That thinks that this is natural to have her house looking like this. And meanwhile, she's in the mirror brushing her damn teeth.
It's me. Can you move that over? Hey, I can't believe you in here like this. So this is really what it is. It stinks in here, low key. This is really what it is. You ain't gonna talk to me? I bring you the food. So what?
I'm just waking up. I just.
Oh my
I'm bad.
What happened to your knee? What happened to your knee? This can't be comfortable. That seat don't even go back.
I got in the car because it was raining outside and the tent. And
Oh,
but why?
that's why you're not in the tent.
So I just parked over here in Walmart. So
Come home.
So
Come home. This is crazy. Why are you doing this to yourself?
come over here for?
To bring you food and then check up on you.
Okay, you can bring the food here now. So you brought the food so you can go.
Oh my. Come home. This is crazy.
Is you gonna do?
When the last time you showered? How you going to work?
Me, last time I showered.
Where are you showering at?
Don't worry about where I'm showering at. You leave.
You ain't had no female.
And look, she coming in. You ain't had no females in there. You know, these women, they don't get it, man. They just don't get it. But Jake, he rather sleep in the car, man. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 16. It says, I have rather dwell with a lion and a dragon to keep house with a wicked woman, man. Right? So Jake would rather, deal with a lion or a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Right? This is Proverbs 21 and verse 19. It said, it is better to dwell in the wilderness. Right? The Lord said, it is better to dwell in the wilderness than with an contentious, meaning the argumentative, somebody that always wants to go back and forth, that can't shut her damn mouth, always wants to fight, right? It said, it is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman, man. The scriptures don't lie, man. And Jake, this is living proof of the scriptures right here. Because Jake would rather sleep in his car than to deal with this demon that he was in the house with. And this is going to happen more and more and more, man. So, I didn't mean for this to be long. I'm going to leave it there. Y'all about your mouth shut. That was edified. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ahabatah. To the next lesson, Shalom.